Yo, oh, chat, what's good? What's poppin'? We got a good one for you tonight. Let's go. 1 second, chat. Who's all out here with me? Thank you, friends and family, supporters. Let's have a good one. Let's go. We coming to you live, baby. Coming to you live, baby. We here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got a good one for y'all tonight. It's a little chilly where I'm at, man. So you know I'm dressed up. I'm dressed up. Hey, second week of October. It's already here. 2 more weeks to go. The end of the year again soon. So you better start thinking about next year already, man. You know, 2025 is full into effect. Full into effect. We don't wait till we get here to get ready. We get ready before it ever gets here. You know? Hey, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's around. Shout out to the supporters that's not here right now, but always still holding me down, man. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, South Side, North Side, Midwest, where I reside. Pistol County. Yeah. Pistol County, Illinois, baby. Shout out to my third shifters. The single moms, the single dads. You know? I think it's Indigenous People Day. It's ending in a little bit. It probably already ended in some of y'all's cities. Shout out to the first sister that's staying up with me. We got a jam-packed one. A jam-packed one here for you tonight. And you already know I got some good people coming through. I got some good people coming through tonight, man. We gonna bring some of them people back that was on here last time. Shout out to them too. Free the Goddess, J Dior, you know, and anybody else that might just slide through this mug. Thanks for always supporting the channel, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. You know we just gotta let the beat ride sometimes. You know we just gotta let the beat vibe sometimes. And hey, how y'all like me with these, you know what I'm saying, my specs on? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey chat, and look. You know, you gotta take a sip whenever you take a sip. You don't know what this is, but it's some clear, you know what I'm saying? Some clear, something to ease the mind. Ease the mind, relax. Hey, if you haven't already, if it's getting a little chilly out there, make sure you find somebody to cuddle with. Body heat. Body heat. I'm telling you, that body heat is something different now. Who on the chat with me? Who on the chat with me? Say, hey, don't be scared to say hi. You know I don't buy. Free to Free is in the building on the YouTube. Yeah. What's going on, Sade? Hey, chat, I'm gonna give it about 25 more seconds, and then we're gonna get right into it. Let's vibe. Let's vibe. Let's bring me up. Let me get me a little bigger up here. Let's get me a little bigger up here. You know what I'm saying? How y'all like that? Hope your weekend's good. I hope you're starting out to a good week, too. You feel me? I hope you're starting out to a great week. All right, here we go. And now I'm gonna go ahead and say some of the topics. Hold on. Hey, Free, just know I'm gonna bring you back up here tonight if you got time. I don't know what's on your mind, but if you got time, we're gonna bring you back up here tonight, if you will. What Joe be saying, shout out to the first time and the last time listeners. If you a hater, please hate. If you're a supporter, please appreciate haters. I need you to keep talking about me. Good and bad, you know? Because I can't go nowhere without the hate, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, hey, if you're great doing what you do, you gotta have some hate. You gotta have some hate now. But what's going on with your chat? We here, we live, baby. We live, baby. We is live. Welcome to another episode of Not Everybody. Last week was a good one, man. We had JDO in the building. We had Free the Goddess in the building as well. I don't know why my computer be doing that goofy stuff right now. I still don't know. If you haven't, please go to YouTube and hit that like button. Please go to YouTube and hit that follow button, that subscribe button. Also, go to the same places on Twitch. Excuse me. We're under the same thing, ATW_TAVO. Hit that like button, hit that follow button. It is free of charge to do that. And if you really support the kid, you rock with me, you want us to still go far, and you want to see where the money is going, it's going back into the stream, baby. It's going back into the stream. If you really want to support, make sure you hit that subscribe button on Twitch. Hit that subscribe button on Twitch, and it's free to do on the YouTube. Now tonight, we got 3 topics tonight, chat. We got 3 topics tonight. Our topic will be: is there a real thing, a such thing as being neutral? Is that a real thing? Then we're gonna go to when you used to hear your parents say, I went through it, so you got to go through it too. How that mindset is still very active in today's society, even for the people who don't have kids, right? And then I want to top it off, which I think may be our main event conversation of: do you trust yourself too much? I think that's how we're gonna do that thing. That's how we're gonna do that thing, right? Do you trust yourself too much? And we're gonna start off with: is being neutral a real thing? Okay, so let me rock that music out for like 30 more seconds. Then we get straight into it. Let's go. Make sure you grab your popcorn. Make sure you and your girl got me on the big screen. Hey, give a round of applause for everybody that made it tonight. Hey. Chat, 15 seconds and we live. 15 seconds and we full into effect. I'ma lead it. Alright, here we go. Alright, chat. Here we go. So let's start it, right? So as I said, the first topic we're gonna talk about is being neutral a real thing? Now, it dawned upon me about this topic because, and I really wanted to get down to the crevices of this topic, and I want to know how a lot of people think, because on the surface level, when I have asked that question recently to a lot of people, you know, most of them said, "Oh, you talking about like a gang?" Like, yeah, being neutral is you know, it's legit. I don't gotta join nothing. I can just be myself, right? And that's one way to look at it. But I mean, it's something deeper than that, right? I mean, it's something that could really affect you if you're not in a gang. So, what really stirred up this conversation to me was thinking about the J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake love triangle, right? Or debacle, whether you say. So, it had me thinking that, you know, recently last week I went over to Port Antonio by J. Cole, right? And I'm gonna play this part in the song that he said. Excuse me. Do y'all remember him saying this?
Props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king,
Listen
if
to
that
this
means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media. Competing for your favorable memes to be considered best to live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the
listen
thirst
to
of
that.
being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me.
That part right there. He said, my friends went to war. I walked away with all their blood on. So it had me really thinking, chat, is there a such thing as neutral? Because from my understanding, right, is that in that beef, how it started, let's just say, okay, let's say this. It kind of started a long time ago with Kendrick and Drake sending shots at each other, right? Both of them just kept sending little shots at each other, here and there, here and there, here and there, here and there, here and there. And it reminds me of a friendship that's happened in real life when you have two friends who, y'all all three friends, and then out of nowhere, two people start arguing or disliking each other for whatever reason. Keyshawn's in the building. What's good, baby? What's good, baby? I'm gonna read your comment in a minute. Let me keep going real quick. So you have two friends that starts to get into it, and you say to yourself, hey, I'm gonna be in the middle. I'm not picking none of y'all side because I think what y'all beefing about is insignificant and it's not that serious. I don't see a wrong or right on either side, so I'm gonna stay in the middle. Well, then I kept thinking about the Cole's aspect in this, right? So let's say they dropped first person shooter, Cole and Kendrick. Cole and Drake. And Drake, in there, Cole says, you know, we the big three like we started the league. You know, he said that shit about him, Kendrick, and Drake. Right? And in that same song, Drake never mentions that we're a big three. He always just say, me and you are as big as the Super Bowl. Right? So then Kendrick says something back. He said, you're three ghosts and I see two of them kissing and hugging on stage. You know what I'm saying? He said, I love them to death, but in 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. He said, I hope they my true friends, because if not, I'm YNW Melly. Basically saying, like, you know, I'm down to slaughter y'all. Cole comes out, responds, but then backs off and says, you know what, man, I was again coerced into this a little bit. This ain't really the bad rap beef I really wanted. It was more so just internet propaganda. So I'm gonna remain neutral. Well, it had me thinking about, like, if you got two friends. Let's say had you not said something to one of the friends, right? Let's say you didn't say something to one of the friends. You don't say nothing to one of the friends, but you not saying nothing to one of the friends have friend B looking at you funny. Or if you said something to friend A, but then you backed off and said, man, I'm playing the middle. I'm not going to choose neither one of y'all side. But you apologize to friend A. Now friend B is looking at you funny, but you say, yo, this argument or this beef is between y'all. I'm going to let y'all handle it, but I'm on both of y'all sides. Well, it had me thinking that Cole might have dropped Port Antonio because there's no such thing as neutral. Maybe he was trying to be cool with Drake, and Drake never hasn't reached out back or hasn't answered none of his calls, his text messages or any of that since he came out on stage and said, you know, man, you my man, Kendrick, take your best shot at me. Kendrick kind of said something, but not, you know what I'm saying, not too much, nothing too much. And him and Drake starts going back and forth at it. And lines get drawn and people cross lines. So as a friend, you are trying to stay in the middle. But I always believed if two people are beefing and nobody's willing to concede, there are lines that are going to be crossed. There are lines that are going to be crossed. And once those lines are crossed, there's no in the middle anymore, because now once you disrespect me to a certain level, you say a certain thing about me, there's no hey, you can be cool with him, you can be cool with me too. Because I always deemed it as someone is going to say, you got to choose. And sometimes I've heard when I brought this up to people recently before I decided to talk about this, the person that says you have to choose, they're not your real friend. I don't rock with that way of thinking. I don't rock with that way of thinking because I don't believe if somebody makes you pick, they're not your real friend. I think that certain lines can be drawn, and once they get there, there's no way you can come around me and hang around that man. And I feel as though Drake is thinking the same way I am thinking when it comes to that, because how he unfollowed certain people to say he did the LeBrons. LeBron ain't no rapper, but he went to the concert. I think what in Drake's mind is, man, this dude is calling me the P word, and I'm not that. And so for you to even go and celebrate something with him, even if you're not doing the same thing we're doing, I thought me and you were better than that. If we're not better than that, then we can't be friends. Now let me read what Keyshawn said. Keyshawn said, absolutely it's possible to maintain a neutral position, but it's important to recognize that neutrality often involves making sacrifices when we delve into the deeper meaning of things. And he said, Cole was speaking. Okay, Keyshawn, you let me know. What do you mean by there's a it's possible to maintain neutral position, but you got to recognize the importance of neutrality when it involves making sacrifices. What sacrifices are you making? You let me know. Because I tend to think that there's no maintaining being neutral if you got to make a sacrifice. You know, like what would you have to sacrifice to maintain that neutrality? And if you have to sacrifice things and give something up, does that mean you're actually neutral? My boy Marcus in the building. What's good, baby? But Marcus said, I just came in, but keep it music entertainment. I don't see why sides should be taken. Marcus, let's talk about real life, though. Let's take it off music. Let's talk about real life. Do you believe that there's a such thing as being neutral? The stand in the middle. And I even tell y'all a story about myself. I remember me and my ex, I remember when one of my exes, we don't gotta say her name, we had broke up, and one of my cousins was like, I'ma still be cool with her. And I was like, you gonna be cool with her for what? Like, nah, if I ain't fucking with her, you shouldn't fuck with her. And he was like, well, I'm gonna be cool with her because we got our own relationship and she didn't do nothing to me. Like, just cause y'all got into it, it doesn't mean that me and her should stop being friends. And I looked at him and I was like, I guess, bro, but I don't fuck with that. Like, it depends on how bad she did me. And for you to be cool with her, it's like I'm looking at you funny, like, bro, so if she do me mad dirty, you telling me that means nothing to you? Even if you had nothing to do with it, like, if she has the capabilities of doing me mad dirty, you gonna be cool with her? I didn't feel at the time that he should have been cool with her if I was not cool with her. And y'all might say, okay, that's something simple, right? But let's say you got two friends and they fighting over a girl. Now all the men in the chat, y'all do know this. When two men, it's only two things dudes will fight and kill for. That's money and that's women. Unless somebody submits, it's gonna go to a level that y'all didn't want it to see. Y'all didn't want it, that y'all hope they didn't go there. Let me read more of the chat. Keyshawn said, you may end up losing support from both sides as they may not want to associate with someone who is involved with their opposition, depending on your stance in the conflict. One side may approach you for assistance, but they may not fully trust you or fuck with you because you said fuck the bond. Ain't nobody submit. He said in terms of the two dudes fighting over a girl, ain't nobody submitting. Okay, so Keyshawn, I'm gonna just say what you was. I'm gonna comment on your perspective, right? If you end up losing support from both sides, right, and you said they may not want to associate with you with someone, is that really? Are you taking that as neutral because you didn't pick a side? Are you taking that as neutral? Because if you lose support from both sides, then I mean, I guess you just lost the friendship from both. So is that what you mean by you maintain neutral? Because I kind of determine like if you maintain neutral, then and you didn't pick a side. I'm under the understanding that if you saying you neutral, then you still cool with both sides. But if you lose both sides, is that are we still considering that a neutral stance? Keisha said, "Yeah, I'm on your ass." 3 of the glasses. You threw on the glasses. You right. I take my. He said, You right. I take my shit. What you mean you take your shit? All right. Let me see. Free says the neutral person will always be put in uncomfortable situations. Marcus said nothing wrong with neutral. That means you stay out the way. Okay, Marcus. But let's talk about what Free just said. Hey, and Free, if you want to get on here, let me know. Cause I had somebody that said they kind of rock with what you were saying. I was on my TikTok and they said they kind of like what you were saying. So if you want to hop in, just let me know. When you say so, Free, when you say the neutral person will always be put in uncomfortable situations, right? Explain yourself a little bit further, because I agree with you. And then Marcus, when you say nothing is wrong with being neutral, that means stay out the way. Does that mean you don't hang with either until the battle or until the conflict is resolved? Because I kind of look at it like this. If you wait until the conflict is resolved, let's say they fight over the girl. Let's say it don't end in death, but one person gets the girl. I don't believe that the other person that didn't get the girl would be cool with you hanging with the other party. That's my thing about the neutralness. I don't think when we say we want to be neutral, I'm thinking like when people say they be neutral, people tend to say that we can all sides can be friends, and you don't have to pick, right? You don't have to pick, but you can end up being friends with both sides. I'm saying that I don't think the neutrality really exists if you end up losing one of the sides as friends, or even if the relationship changes. Let me see. Okay, Keyshawn said you can't lose both sides and be neutral. Free said put me in. Okay, I'm gonna hit you up on this on Discord. I've been working the start chat. Let me see if I got her. Can you hear me?
Go again?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
What's going on, Miss Free?
Nothing much.
You want hey, you want me to turn your video on?
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
All right, let's turn the video off. Hold on. I think you would have to turn your own video on. Hold on, chat. Look at this.
You froze.
No, I'm not froze. I'm on the other screen right here. I'm on here. All right. Let me see. All right. Yo,
What's going on?
what's good? What's good? All right, Miss Free. Free's in the building. Hold on, let me pull this up on my phone. Okay. All right. So tell me what you got to.
No,
Keyshawn
I
said,
said,
"The goddess, I'm your fan." What the fuck?
what? What? Who said that?
Keyshawn. He said, all right, Marcus said you can, but the conflict you stand as a hold on. Let me see what Marcus said real quick. Marcus said you can, but the conflict you stand as a resolution. You trying to either tell them to let it go or keep them away from each other. You can't be two-faced. Okay, okay. Go ahead, Free.
No, I just feel like the neutral person just gonna always be in an uncomfortable position unless they keep it 100% real with both of them. I believe it's very possible to be neutral, but eventually one of the friends is going to force you to choose a side, whether they stop talking to you and you just be forced to go to the other side, or vice versa.
Well, so are we saying that neutrality is a temporary position? Because I'm saying that I don't think it's a real position if you get forced to the other side. Like if you forced to pick a side or you forced to lose both, then because you won't pick, I don't think it's neutral. Because if you end up with none, how is that neutral?
Well, the neutral friend ain't a real friend if he allowed both of his friends to take it that far to be into it for real, to where they're not friends anymore.
Well, tell me what would you do if? Because I'm under the impression that people won't listen to you. Not like you personally, but if me and another man is arguing about a woman, I don't believe a third party can come and tell us what to do.
Yeah, I mean the third party or the neutral person could probably say some stuff, but I don't think if y'all arguing over a woman, y'all ain't hearing nothing. Y'all ain't hearing nothing from nobody. Y'all are trying to get y'all point across, so y'all gonna end up fighting. I don't think y'all will hear anybody because y'all emotions gonna be all over the fucking place.
Mark said, and then the friend trying to make you choose, not mentally, make you choose is not someone I would want as a friend. I understand that, Marcus. My rebuttal to that would be this. What if lines get crossed though, Marcus? That's what I'm saying. And I'd say the same thing to you, Free. Like if two people are you have two girlfriends and they arguing about a dude, and at first you're just like, man, there's so many guys in the world. You don't have to be stuck on one person. Like this is I don't see why y'all would be arguing about this. Bigger is bigger fish in the sea, or it's plenty of fish in the sea, and then something gets crossed over, as in one of the girls, one of the girls end up exposing the other girl. That's a friend. Like I said, lines get crossed, and
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 that's where
they.
the neutral friend comes in and say, "You're wrong. You shouldn't have did that."
So if she's saying that you're wrong, are you taking the person who didn't get exposed side, that got exposed side? Are you taking their side?
I mean, in a situation like that, I, I guess you proved your point. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm choosing a side.
Marcus said, "Then you got to respect it. Let who wrong know they wrong." But no, I'm with you.
That's
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying.
Keyshawn says, "Sounds like you're saying you're wrong if you're taking a side." I'm not saying you're wrong if you're taking a side, Keyshawn. I'm more so saying that if you tell somebody that they're wrong, then that person is going, like, because if you're neutral, you got to stay out of it, right? You can't tell nobody who's wrong and who's right. You got to stay out of it. Let lines be crossed. But if you come in and then you say something, I think one side would say you're choosing sides. Like let us handle this. But that's why I don't think I don't. All right. Marcus said that's not choosing that side though. Tell me, Marcus. Hey, Mark, do you got Discord? Cause you can get in here too. Because like if I go back to the Drake thing, right? If we go back to the Drake and the Kendrick thing, when you want to be the top dog, which Kendrick and Drake wants to be, there are things I feel like you eventually have to do, right? Where Drake hinted at first in the battle is, hey, there might be something going on with you and your wife. To Kendrick, let's say Cole say, Drake, don't be talking about this man wife. But he already put it out there. He already said something about the man wife. Now, are you expecting friend A or friend B, which is Kendrick, to say nothing in return because you said Drake, you don't say nothing. You checked him and say he's wrong. What if Kendrick say, nah, man, he went there. I'm about to take it there too. You talk to little girls. You're my boy Jay. Keyshawn said, where the hat come from? I don't know, bro. You should put it back on though. What's going on, Jay? Hey, Jay, I want you to hop on too. Marcus said there ain't no rules in a fight. So Marcus, that's what I mean though. If it ain't no rules in the fight, then you as a neutral friend should never come in between and say anything. Because soon as you start telling somebody they're wrong, I think the opposite side or the person you're telling that they're wrong to, they're going to think you're choosing a side. That's more so what I'm saying about the neutrality. But I'm down for everybody. Like I said, Keyshawn, he thinks that you can be neutral as long as you don't say nothing. But he don't think you can be neutral if you lose both parties in the end. He thinks that if you lose both parties, then there's no such thing really as being neutral. Marcus, you think that you can be neutral as long as you stay out the way, but then you also said if somebody's wrong inside this, I'm going to tell them they're wrong. And just my only pushback to that would be that if you start telling people who's wrong and who's right, then I think they're going to start looking at you as okay, you're on their side. But in the same breath, Marcus, you said that ain't no rules in no fight. So I don't think there is no right and no wrong. If two men are arguing about a woman, whoever gets the woman is the victor, regardless of how they got the woman. Whether they pillow talking, whether they're telling, hey man, he might have caught something, or he messing with this, and this, he messed with your friend, you gotta let them battle it out. Marcus said, as a friend that's not in the fight, you just trying to end it. Hey, sometimes the only way to end what the fuck? Hey, Keyshawn, I'm with you, bro. um, but all in all though, I am agreeing with you though, Marcus. Like the person that's in the middle is just trying to end it without it being any casualties. But I think if you're playing the neutral card, like yo, I specifically want to be neutral, then I do think that you let it all go. And that's why I brought the J. Cole verse up and say, bro, you told Kendrick you were sorry, and then you waited 3 months later to say, oh, Drake, you did so much for me. And I think the only reason you put that out is because lately Drake has been saying, hey, I don't got no real friends in this. And I think you've been trying to talk to him back channels. I have no proof on that, but I think you've been trying to talk to him back channels and he's been ignoring you. I do think he possibly been ignoring
We twins.
you. Marcus said if pillow talking going on, then they friendship just over. Deal with them separately. I believe that. I believe you can deal with two people separately. Only to the point where see, Marcus, I see where you're trying to go. Marcus, I think you're trying to like make it seem as though you could possibly still be friends with one another, but I think it might come to a point where they say, if you friends with him, then me and you ain't friends. Has anybody in the chat free? Have you ever been in a situation like that or seen a situation occur?
Um, I've always been the neutral friend, and I just stay out of it.
How has things ended being a neutral friend for both parties?
I just probably I ended up with no friend.
Neither one?
Yep, neither one.
How did that happen? Without going into too much detail, I don't want you to know.
um, Basically, some people feel like the neutral friend is fake.
Mm. Can you go into more detail, or is that too
I
much?
mean, that's what I was told.
Being a neutral friend is a fake friend.
Yeah, had a couple of friends who where I was the neutral one, but I was feeling like one of them was forcing me to choose sides, and I didn't want to, so I ended up losing both of them because I was trying to be cool with both of them. So I
Mm.
mean, it is what it is. Hey,
Jay said, nigga said, fuck the topics from last week. Nuh-uh, Jay, we still got them going. We still got them. And Keyshawn said, damn. Hey.
hey, he in a rush. Calm
Jay, just based off what Free said, I'm agreeing with Free. I think it's going to come a point in an altercation or a blow up where if I'm the person that's into it with somebody and it's going to a certain level, I'm going to look at the person who's trying to be neutral and say, hey, you either fucking with him or you fucking with me. You ain't fucking with both. You know what? I got a story. I had a best friend before who messed around with one of my with an ex-girlfriend of mine, right? And I remember me and him got into it. But we was all part of it. Was me and there was two other dudes, and we was all cool. And it got to a point where I said, "Man, I don't fuck with this nigga no more." And my homies on the other end was like, "Man, that shit is what he did is fucked up." Da da da. And I remember me telling them, "Bro, if y'all fuck with dude, I ain't fuck with y'all, bro, because of what he did, bro. Like, man, nah, if a nigga can do what he did to me, then I'm not messing with bro. I'm not messing with bro no more." And I mean, y'all can say I'm wrong for this, but shit, my niggas end up choosing sides. Like, hey, you ain't wrong for what you said. He is bogus, but at the end of the day, if you want to be neutral, be neutral. But just like free friend said to her, it's like, nigga, you fake if you trying to play the both sides. Nigga, ain't no playing both sides. Nigga, you either fucking with me or you not fucking with me. Jay said, I don't know. It just depends. It depends on what. And we can wrap this one up real soon and get to our next topic. What it depend on, Jay? I told you could get in if you can. Let me know. Would you and free if you could go back into that time, would you have picked a side? Knowing what you know
no,
now, knowing what you know now, you wouldn't have. Were you
nope.
okay with losing both?
Yep, I'm okay with losing both because if you really fuck with me, you wouldn't try to force me to choose sides. So I see how you are on that end. You want to force me? No, I'm good on that. Just, I mean, if the person that you're into it with, if they show me their true colors, if I eventually see what you're talking about, then I'll see it on my own. But I believe in judging characteristics of others on your own, not by another person's opinion of them.
Okay. Do you believe that somebody can do somebody else dirty but just not do you the same way?
Nah, I mean, I believe if you do some shit, you'll eventually probably do me the same way.
Okay, okay. And Jay said just the severity of it. Okay, okay. I get what y'all getting. Marcus said it's how much you value the neutral person. I understand. I understand where all parties come from. I just think in closing, that everybody in the world would probably eventually see that there ain't no such thing. If lines get drawn and people cross certain lines, I just think eventually, and this just my way of thinking, that if certain lines get drawn, eventually you gonna have to pick a side and you gonna have to realize that it ain't no such thing as being neutral. And I think Cole in that instance is understanding this exact thing, that yo, sometimes lines gonna get crossed, boundaries gonna get crossed, and once that happens, you have to pick. If you don't pick, or you think you're not picking, who this? I think this is my boy. Hold on, let me see. Yo,
Yo, you can hear me?
yep. Hold on. I just messed this up. Hold on. Can you hear me? Yo, hold on, chat. Can you hear me? Damn, you just dropped me out of free convo. Hold on. Yo, hey, Marcus said, don't even put me in it if you're not gonna respect my opinion, their stance. I feel that. I feel that, Marcus. I definitely feel that. I'm with Marcus on that because I definitely understand. Let me try to put this back up, chat. Hold on, give me a second. Marcus, I definitely feel where you're coming from. Hold on. Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Let me try to add Jay in here. Let me try to add Jay. Hey, try to go to the one that me, you, and Jay had last time. You gonna have to
So
exit
hang
out.
up.
Yeah. Jay, can you hear me? Hold on, chat. Let me try to get this to start. Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you
I can hear all.
Alrighty. What's up, Jay? How you feeling?
say tired, ready to go home.
Man, don't come in here with that weak ass energy, fool. Wake it up!
Get up.
Nigga saying this from the comfort of his own living room.
How you know I'm in the living room? You doxing me, bro?
Nigga, your camera on, or it was on.
It says I'm in the living room though.
Either way, you at the cribs.
I'm in a studio. Yeah, that's how we like it.
What
Can
you
you
got in the
turn yours on?
background? What is that? What did I say? Great value what?
Great value from Home Depot.
But what is that?
What you talking about? Like this right here? Or this?
No, Nick. Yes.
Oh man, that's trailmade, baby.
Oh.
Chocolate peanut butter,
Okay.
baby. Chocolate peanut butter,
Honestly.
baby.
Dang, he nosy.
Yeah, man. Hey, Marcus said that was too specific. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say though, Jay. No, you finna have me in
What was I
trouble.
gonna say?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So you got on here, you don't know what you're gonna say.
Shit, you told me to join. Fuck you mean?
I thought you had something to say.
Shit, not
I
right
thought
at
we
the.
was going to the next topic.
Yeah, we finna move on. I thought Jay had something to say about it. That's why.
Oh yeah, y'all was talking about that being in the neutral and shit like that. I was
Yeah.
just saying it just depends on the severity of it. Cause like if it's just like now if it's some serious shit, I get what you're saying. But if it's just like some petty shit, like two niggas arguing over just some dumb shit,
Hmm.
and it's just like both y'all niggas need to grow up. Cause I got like a damn. There's like a scenario and shit like two of my homeboys, they got into it just over some dumb shit. And I just told both of them, I was like, shit, we all knew, like, we all grew up with each other, you know what I'm saying? We've all known each other for the same amount of time and shit. I'm not finna pick a side because y'all niggas arguing over some, just some petty shit. Just that simple. But, like, if it was some more serious shit, then the nigga who had fault is like, yeah, nah, I can't fuck with you because the same way you did him, you probably gonna do me eventually.
Okay.
That's why I just say it just depends on how severe the situation is, you know?
Okay. Well, let's go to the next topic though. Let's go to the next topic. Chat, free Jay. We kind of touched on this last time, but why is and we kind of hear this from parents. Marcus, maybe you can talk about this because you're a little older. Why do we hear this saying that, and why do some parents carry this and some people that not parents yet, but young adults, they carry this and they say, yo, I had to go through this, so I'm gonna make sure you have to go through it too. When they're referring to maybe their kids. Why is that a mindset thing?
Wait, what'd you say you cut out on me?
So you ever heard people say, yo, I went through this, so you gotta go through this too?
Oh, yeah.
Why is that a thing?
Shit. Mm-hmm.
Because misery loves company.
And I'll give y'all an example. So let's say y'all parents, they went through the struggle. And now we don't have to say y'all parents, but just say a person that went through the struggle and they say, man, when I got kids, I'm gonna make sure that they have to go through the struggle too, so they know what it feels like, so they can be tough out here and make sure nothing is handed to them. Why do people think like that? And kind of what Free said when she said like, misery loves company. Um, but like deeper than that, like where does that come from? That people feel like they went through things, so you should have to go through the same. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. Make sure that you go to the YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, go to the Twitch. If you're on Twitch, go to YouTube. Appreciate all 8 of y'all in here, man. Growing it. Go ahead. Okay, Free out the picture. Jay,
What's good?
you got nothing to say on that one?
Nah, hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to do this paperwork thing real quick.
All right, don't worry about it. I got you. Marcus said, I don't want my kids to go through nothing negative, so I don't know. No, look, me and my dad, we used to me and my dad used to argue a lot, bruh. And we used to argue a thing where he's like, I'm gonna make sure y'all 14, 15, 16-year-old, y'all need to have jobs right now because when I was growing up, I had to have a job. And I had to make sure I was on my ish because there wasn't nobody out there that was gonna give me nothing. And I used to look at my pops and be like, Pops, but we not growing up in the same conditions that you grew up in. And it's not that we don't want a job right now, but like since we're not in that position, why why can't we just go through, simply not having jobs? Why we can't focus on school and our sports? Like why do we have to have a job? Because it's hard to do both. And he was very adamant, like it helps maintain character and you'll know that you won't need nobody and stuff like that. And it always made me feel like sometimes my pocket may be traumatized. And then I started hearing it more and more in the world. Oh shit, if I have kids, I'm gonna make sure that they go through some of the similar things I went through. And I'm like, why though? Like why do we have to go through that? Like, why is it a must? Why is it a must? We must go through the same thing because y'all went through the same thing.
The only reason is because they went through it.
But like what does
So
that
it's mainly about them. They feel like it's mainly because what they experience, which probably traumatized them, they just feel like you should go through it. To me, it's like it's misery loves company. Those type of parents are the type of parents that will grow to be jealous of their own kids.
Mm. Marcus had some comments. Marcus said, you don't got to let them go through it. You do have to inform them of certain things you've been through. He says, I drowned before and about to throw them in a pool. I'm gonna teach them how to swim and let them know why. Hold on. Oh, he said, I
Absolutely.
drowned before and I ain't about to throw them in the pool. I'm gonna teach them how to swim and let them know why. Hey, Keyshawn said that isn't the way to go about it. Teach them that, and that's what I thought. Keyshawn and Marcus, that's what I thought too. Because I'm like, I love the drowning. I love the drown comment. A lot of people think the best way to teach your kids is to just throw them in the pool and make them figure it out. I'm like, what kind of dumbass shit is that? You gonna scar me? Oh, you can't be soft, man. Get over it. What you mean, get over it, bro?
You will end up growing resentment for your parents for that.
Exactly. Unless I learned right then and there, I still might look at you funny, like man, would you gonna let me drown if I did? I'm
You will
with you
never
about
know.
teaching them. Yeah, hey, I'm with y'all about teaching them. Keyshawn said yes, drown. Shut up, Keyshawn. I don't even think you can swim. You tall for nothing. No, I'm talking, but no, I do think it's a trauma thing. I do feel like it's honestly a trauma thing that the world is constantly changing. The world is not the same, even from when I was young to now. The world is not the same. Kids are learning different things. We didn't have cell phones and Wi-Fi and internet like that when I was super young. We had them broadband computers, them slow mugs, them big motherboards. You feel what I'm saying? Now we walking around with a computer in
Shit.
our hand every day. You the same way? You the same way?
For me?
Yeah, you grew up the same way?
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Them big ass computers
Yeah.
playing
Um,
Zuma.
Marcus said it's a double-edged sword too, cause we all know the kids raised in the church and not going through nothing or being blind to the real world will make you more curious. Now I do believe that.
Absolutely.
Hey, Marcus,
Absolutely.
my mom, she be like, you be so soft on your niece and you need to get in her ass. And I be telling my mom, like, Mom, look, how we grew up, the world that we knew, it ain't the same because back then when we were young, we was outside all the time. Some of these kids ain't outside like that. Like they outside is online. And some of them outside, but they wasn't outside like we were outside. Like we had to literally walk to each other cribs all the time. Most of these kids they getting dropped off at the crib. We catching buses. A lot of these kids ain't catching buses, mom. So they got new
Catching a
game.
bus used to be fun back in the day.
Hey, for real. But now that I think about when we was young, I'd be like, what the hell was we doing?
Yeah.
knowing the creeps and shit that's out there now, what was we doing?
Could have easily been kidnapped.
Keyshawn said, hell yeah, these young whippersnappers don't know. You know, you young too,
He a baby.
dude.
He still gets spanked on the behind.
Young whippersnapper. Marcus says, so you don't let them go through what you went through, but you have to allow them to go through something. That's when your parenting and trust becomes needed more. Hey, you know what? Cause I do think this. If you've been teaching your kids right and teaching them what to look out for and what not to do, then like, because eventually you're gonna have to let the bird fly on its own and see the world, you know. And I believe if you've been doing what you've been supposed to be doing, and you done taught them good enough, it don't got to be perfect. That yeah. My boy. My boy Jay showed his
Had
face.
to turn the camera on. Quick one.
Go ahead, big dog. That boy
I
swole,
do
swole.
believe that. Oh, I do believe experience is the greatest teacher, though.
You mean going through things yourself?
Yes.
What you think, Jay?
Experience teaches, words don't.
What you think about that, Jay? Is experience the best teacher? Cause I am kind of agreeing with her.
For sure. I definitely agree with that.
1,000%.
That boy, hey, Chad, my boy Jay in the cubicle. He ain't in no cubicle. He got his own office
I'm
because
in the office. Quit playing.
yeah, on me.
Yeah,
He even leaning back like he a boss. Yeah.
quit playing.
I would like to take out a loan, please.
Dumb,
Yeah, on me. How much what's the interest rate on there? You give me a deal?
Hell no.
I don't got that. My credit ain't that great now, but it's getting there. With
I'm
your
trying to get
help.
like you, my boy.
Hey man, as long as the younger generation do better than me, man, hey, we head in the right direction. You feel me? Um, Marcus said that's gonna go against you. I mean, they gonna go against you. That's one time, and you realize you was right. Don't matter if it's 10 or 20 years later. They gonna remember what you said. I do believe that. Like, I do believe that experience is the best teacher, and that you know people are going to be kids are going to be curious. It don't matter if you gave them a map to the right, the right path. Everybody's going to feel like I need to do it on my own to experience it because hey, what worked for you may not work for you, may not work for me. And I do think sometimes that you got a hard head make a soft ass. If somebody tell you five times, hey, if you go to this right, bro, that's the fastest way to get there. I believe people gonna take their own routes regardless until they figure out this ain't the fastest way to get there. Now, whether they go through trouble and experience some bumps and bruises on the other roads, I think a lot of people though, that's my only pushback to that experience is that a lot of people are willing to, you know, get bumps and bruises just to prove that they way did not work. But I mean, hey, if they do work, then look what we're saying. You're a genius. If it does work, then you're a genius. Keyshawn said, words he said, do teach and words just inform. So she's right about that. And you will not know what to do until you get put in that position. Hey, I'm coming to Marcus. I'm coming to Marcus and my boy Jay when it comes to fathering. You know what I'm saying? Unless I feel like that y'all ain't good fathers, then I ain't coming to y'all no more. But
You said what?
I said, you and Marcus, I'm gonna come to y'all for fatherly advice. You feel me? How to raise until I feel that y'all not good.
You ain't never gotta worry about that, my boy. I'm going
Right.
for Dad of the Year.
Hey, you running for first right now, man. I
Shit, I
heard.
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going for my Heisman.
You is?
Yeah,
You breaking records?
trying to.
That's my boy.
I'm
Hey,
on pace.
big bro taught you well, man.
Who?
Oh no.
Who? Big
Hold
bro?
on, chat. Hey, y'all say, can y'all hear me?
Nah, that's muffled.
Oh no. What about now? Can y'all
I
hear
don't
me?
hear nothing. If you can hear me, I can't hear anything. I can hear Jay.
What about now?
If you said anything, I can't hear.
Oh damn, I tweaked. Hold on. I knew that shit was gonna happen. What about now? What about now? Oh shit. Hey chat, what about y'all? Can y'all hear them? Hey Marcus, let me know in the chat. I just tweaked. I knew this shit was gonna happen.
Huh.
What about now? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
If you saying anything, Tabo, then I can't hear you.
Fuck. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yo,
My boy having technical difficulties. That's crazy.
hold on. Can y'all hear me now? I let the fucking game go off. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we can hear you.
Damn, Discord doing you dirty right now, my boy.
Yours in the building. What's good, baby? Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you, but it sounds like you dropped your shit in the water.
Fuck. I knew that shit. Free, what about you? Cause
I
free,
can't hear anything.
fuck. Hold on, let me try something. I'm finna try something, chat. Let me know if it's echoing. What? You're. Hey, chat. Let me know if it's echoing. What about now?
Now I can't hear nothing.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have fucking
it's
tweaked.
crazy, my boy.
I should have been paying attention. Hold on. Hey, when I just did that, Keyshawn said I can hear you. I know you. Okay, he can hear me, but they cannot hear me. They cannot. Hey, I'm gonna do something, and y'all just let me know if it makes them. Y'all let me know if it makes them echo. Hold on. Oh shit. So y'all can't hear nothing I'm saying right now? Y'all can't hear nothing I'm saying? Fuck. Oh my gosh. I knew this shit was just about to happen. I was so just looking at the screen for a quick ass second. Let me see. Let me see something. Hey, I'm finna do it real quick. Let me see. All right. Can y'all hear me? All right. Hey, chat. Let me know if they are echoing in y'all ear. Hold on. No. They are echoing in y'all ear. Say something again, y'all. They are echoing in y'all ear. Say something again, y'all. Oh no, hold on. I got. Hey, Keyshawn, or you? Are they echoing? Oh, I know why. I know why. Hold on. Say something. I think it's this. Hold on. Now say something.
Something.
I see. I know why it's echoing now. I definitely know why. All right, let me shoot something. Hey, Marcus, are they echoing? Say something one more time. Both of y'all.
Something one more time.
Yo.
Okay, cool. Damn, all right. I don't think that fucking I can try this shit one more time with the camera. I can try this shit one more time. Let me see. My bad, y'all. I've been looking at my game. Hold on. Let's try it. Can y'all can't hear me, can y'all?
I can't hear nothing.
I don't know how y'all try getting out and coming back in. I'm gonna Jay.
Can't hear you, my boy.
Nigga ugly. Hold on, chat.
I can only hear you when your camera off. Which I would prefer your camera to be off anyway, so I ain't gotta look at you.
Shut the fuck up. Can you hear me free?
I cannot,
But you
unfortunately.
fuck. I tweet, y'all. I tweet. All right, let me just take my camera off. Let me just take my camera. Y'all can what about now? What about now?
If you saying anything, I can't hear. Tavo.
Fuck. Let's check.
Man, my boy having nah, that's
All right, let me shoot something.
I can hear you now.
You can?
Yep.
Okay.
Here.
All right. Look, y'all just gonna have to deal with this right now. I'll fucking tweet.
What'd you do?
So look, on the last stream, it got like a 40-minute it's like a 40-minute part where we were talking, but nobody could hear y'all because the game went off. So since the game went off, it's like took y'all voices out of it. So you only hear me. You only hear me. I want to try one more thing because I kind of like that y'all faces is on here.
Weird ass.
You said what?
Weird ass.
It make it better when I go do the real. Fuck nigga.
Some people like to put a face to the voice, you know.
That's because he chunky man. He chunky man.
I'm what?
Chunky man.
I'm what?
Chunky man.
Well,
Let me try them. Hold on. You're
If you're saying something, I can't hear.
fuck. How can y'all? I can hear the fuck out of y'all though, but y'all can't not hear me. Hold on, chat. They can't hear me, chat, but I can hear them like a mother.
In the chat, hear us.
Yeah. Let me see.
oh,
Yeah, the chat can hear y'all. Let me see. Damn, did I just take Jay out? Sorry, chat. We're going through the technicals. We're going through the technicals, chat. We're going through the technicals. Jay, you still in here? You can't hear me though. There she go. Okay. Fuck. You know I'm at,
Gotta
you know
keep a
what
5 hour.
I'm that shit bad for you.
Only way nigga gonna get through the night.
You know what I think, chat? I'm gonna try to exit this shit and then exit come back on. All right. I'm gonna try to do this. Hold on, chat. Rock with me for one more. Just bide the time with me, chat. Bide the time with me. Bide the time with me. Yo. Hey, I think I got it. Y'all call me.
Call you. Okay. Let me see.
I'm gonna exit. I think it'll work, chat. I think we'll get right back on here. I think it'll work if they call me. Excuse me. I think it'll work if they call me. Damn, I wasn't fucking looking at the chat, dog. I wasn't looking at the chat. Yo, can you hear me?
I'm not hearing anything.
Fuck.
If
Let me see. Fuck. Let me see something. Let's see. Damn, chat. I tweaked. I tweaked it out. We just got to go with that. Hey, we just got to go without their faces at this point. I knew that shit was gonna happen as soon as fucking game did that shit. I was not paying attention to the game. Fuck. Damn. Yo. They not in here? Yo. Y'all not in here. Y'all not in here. Let's see. Let's see. Who is this? Yo. Chat, we're gonna say fuck the FaceTime right now. Fuck the FaceTime. Oh shit, they're on it. I'm right there. Yo, Jay. Free, can y'all hear me? Y'all gotta get back in the chat. Y'all not in the chat. I mean, y'all not in the if y'all got me on YouTube or Twitch, y'all not back in the whatever. Let me see if I hit her up. Let me see. Let me see if she can. Yo. Yo. Hey, chat, what's good? Yo, can you hear me? Yeah, they can't hear me, chat. Yeah, they can't hear me in here. I'm going over here. Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just can't see you. But
Yeah,
that's
it's cool.
cool.
Yeah, fuck it. Here, put free back in here. It's cool. Shit, we're gonna do it this way. Fuck it.
I got an answer.
Or just there she go. There she
Okay.
go.
I
We
can hear
gonna
now.
work on that shit next time. We're gonna work on that shit next time. I don't know what the fuck happened, but we're gonna work on that shit next time. Anyway. We left off by saying, everybody was just talking about, they thoughts on, if why do adults or people normally say I had to go through it, so y'all had to go through it. And the last thing that was said by Marcus was certain routes wasn't for me, but might be best for them. I understand that, Marcus. Hey Trey, what's good with you, baby? How you feeling? All right, so let's just get to our last topic. Do y'all trust yourselves too much? You ever heard that? You ever thought about that? Do y'all trust yourselves too much?
That could be possible.
That's a question for you and Free in the chat. Do y'all feel like y'all trust yourselves too much?
I believe you're supposed to trust yourself, no matter what.
Yeah, but I ain't asked, do you trust yourself at all? Do you think you trust yourself too much?
Need to elaborate.
Okay, so for instance, let's say you went through certain things in life. Let's say on how to handle getting back on your feet, right? Let's say job interviews, or let's say how to handle things at the workplace, right? Let's say you've been through like 3 conflicts and you've always handled it the way you wanted to handle things. So you're under the guise that you know what you're doing. So you get to this new job, you're having a problem with somebody, and somebody comes and tell you, hey, this is how you probably should handle this. You probably shouldn't be so direct. But you're so used to being direct. And you tell them, I ain't worried about this, bro. I've been through this before in my life. I know what I'm doing. I got this. And you end up being direct to that person, and it fails. And you end up losing your job. Do you think it can be a time where you trust yourself too much?
I get what you're saying. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I mean, if you care about the outcome, like some people would probably be in that scenario and feel like, hey, it was meant for me to lose my job. On to the next. The universe took my job for a reason, but I still operated the way that I wanted to. So I mean, I don't know. It's just some people that do think like that.
Keyshawn said to get shit done better and more efficient than others, yes. So I'm glad you kind of said that, Keyshawn. So if the reason I say this because I said this before. There's 2 types of people in the world. There's the people who are humble, and there are the people who are about to be. And when I say about to be, that means they're about to be humble. I do believe that sometimes winning so much at something, or always doing it, getting the results you want at something, sometimes can dilute your perception of things, because especially if it's been working for you. I feel like sometimes that if you've been doing stuff the way you've been wanting to do stuff for so long, sometimes that can backfire on you and actually hinder you. I always believe that there's a such thing as, like, you should have a group of people who can check you or double check you, or not double check you, but surround yourself with like people who are smarter than you and that won't always let you like feel like your way is the right way. Keyshawn said, it sounds like somebody had too much confidence in their ability. And you know what I want to say? I kind of want to say trusting yourself is too much is kind of like I think what happened to the Diddy situation. Not saying that all the nasty stuff and
Perfect
like
example.
not all the nasty stuff that he's done to like the women and everything like that, but I always think about the Cassie incident. And I think about it like this. I feel like if he would have paid Cassie before she came out and said anything, because it was rumored that she asked for an offer and he said no. And they came back with an offer and said, yo, if you don't pay this, we're going to go public with it. And the amount of money that Diddy has, the billionaire that he is, his net worth is to be, it just kind of like in my mind, I can't see Diddy not being smart enough to be like, I'm not gonna pay this girl because I'm not worried about you coming out saying anything about me. Now, Free just said that was the perfect example. I kind of think so too about like, yo, trusting yourself can lead you sometime into a hole. And like Free just said, sometimes people say I'm gonna do it my way, and since I did it my way, hey, I feel like it wasn't time and place for me, but it'll work out eventually. Free, have you ever been around somebody that suffered something and it never came back to them? Like they suffered a loss and they never recovered from the loss before?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely have. Very close. I've seen it very, very close.
And how did it make that person like? From what I can't tell you, you can't tell me how they felt, but like, what did you observe from them when they underwent what they went through? And do you think they were trusting themselves too much from your perspective, from your point of view?
I mean, if I look at it now, yeah, they definitely trust themselves a little too much when they could have been listening to everyone around them and been in a way better situation.
Keyshawn said the price must have been outrageous. Hey, maybe. Let me ask y'all this. Have y'all ever been through something where y'all felt like y'all knew what the right answer was and how to go about something and it didn't work for y'all? Chad, I want y'all to answer that. And Free, have you ever been through a situation where you trusted your own instincts and it didn't plan out how you thought it would?
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened plenty of times in my life, but it's just kind of hard for me to think of a specific time.
Like on the spot?
Yeah.
Have you ever, let me ask you this, have you ever dealt with somebody and others might have said, hey, I don't think you should do this, I don't think you should do that, and you've been through it, you're like, I'm good, I know what
Oh
I'm doing.
yeah. I was in a very long-term relationship, and my dad used to be on my ass and tell me that's the wrong person, this and that, and I'd be like, I used to treat my dad, you just stop hating on my relationship, Dad. Shoot, get out of my business. I know what I'm doing. If I'm gonna find out on my own and this and that. And then there came a time where, Dad, you were right. You were absolutely right. But hey, I appreciate the experience because I wouldn't be who I am without going through that experience that my dad was trying to keep me from. So that's what off topic. That's why I think a person who truly loves you will let you go and do whatever the fuck you want because you will eventually learn. And after you learn, it kind of another version of you is born out of that experience. So
For sure. See, I remember my girl telling me this one day. She was like, I don't like that you go and talk to your friends sometimes about what me and you got going on. And I'm like, and I told her before, I'm like, I don't talk to all of them about it. She was like, it don't matter if you don't talk to all of them. Like, I don't like that you talk to people, period, about it. And I remember telling her, like, sometimes I have to get different perspectives on things because when we're going through something, if I'm just listening to myself, I might end, and not saying that just because they say something, I'm agreeing with what they say. But I remember telling her that, like, I have to sometimes hear different perspectives because the way I want to go about things, sometimes after I talk to people, I kind of realize, you know what, there's a better outcome to what I'm going to do. Like, sometimes it can even just be on how you say things. But I'm so used to stupid. I remember, like, my girl telling me, like, bro, you a little bit too aggressive. And I remember me talking to my homies, and I was like, man, motherfuckers trying to say I'm aggressive and shit. I just feel like she don't want to hear this shit. And at the end of the day, it don't even matter because what I'm saying makes sense. She just want me to say it the way she want me to say it, but at the end of the day, it's still the same shit. And what I ended up doing is still addressing it the way I wanted to say it. And it was even crazier because she ended up saying, like, I would have understood better if you had said it like this. And she kind of said it just how my friends would say it. And I remember telling her, like, yo, my friends even told me I should say it like that. And sometimes I only use that as an example because sometimes I think that if you don't have, like, a circle, not saying that you got to always go to your circle for any and everything, but, like, if you don't got, like I said about, like, Diddy, if you don't got people that you will listen to, like, if you just been so right so many times, you got to a certain level by doing it yourself so many times, you got nobody else to, like, to lean on, and you just going off based off like your own thoughts and your own calculations. I do think that eventually you could end up trusting yourself too much, and it could be your downfall. And like I said to Free, I do believe sometimes you can make a mistake and there's no coming back from the mistake.
What was I gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
As a woman though, sometimes, like, when you are with a man and things, like, when a woman really loves a man, she gonna look up to him or whatever and gonna follow his lead or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But and so when you say certain things aggressive, sometimes a woman feel like she in trouble or you being mean. So we're not even listening to what you're saying. We just know how you making us feel. So that's why you have to say it in a certain way because, like, most people say women are emotional creatures.
It's true.
But me personally, you got to say it in a way that is gonna make me feel right. Because if you're gonna yell at me, I'm not listening to no yelling. We just gonna be arguing. If you gonna try to tell me aggressively, then I'm gonna get aggressive back. I'm not gonna understand when you tell me aggressively. That's just me personally. And another thing you said about your girl telling or saying she don't like you talking about your business. I think people that say that, most people would feel like that is a person manipulating or something, but I think some people are just afraid of the judgment of the people that you are around, because if you're telling somebody your business, you obviously trust them. Then people could be the ones to be like, you need to leave that person alone, or that person is a bad person. And I think your girl may be afraid of that judgment, you know,
from
of them, and thinking that you might listen to them over her.
Okay. I can see how that could be something. I definitely can see how that could be something. I definitely can. I definitely can.
But it's also it is also sometimes people that do say stuff like that. I don't want you telling nobody about it. Some people do that as manipulation. So don't. I mean, you
What you
just
mean?
gotta be able to because like
Excuse me.
say say a person is really doing some wrong shit,
Mm-hmm.
and if you tell people about it, they might. I'm trying to think of an example. They might see.
Hello?
No, I'm here. I can't think of a good. I can't think of a good example. But yeah, sometimes it can be used as manipulation. I mean, that's all I can say. I can't think of a good example.
So like if somebody possibly being like, let's say, mentally abusive, and who your partner may not want you to go back and talk to somebody else about it because they might feel like they might open your eyes to them being mentally
Yeah, that they might.
abusive
Yeah,
to you.
that they might open your eyes. Like sometimes you'll be in a relationship, and even me personally, it happened to me. I would have somebody I was with tell me, "I don't want you to be friends with this person." But whole time, this friend, a- after the fact, this friend was really opening my eyes, and then I start realizing, oh, this is why this motherfucker didn't want me to be her friend. Now I see what she was talking about.
Mm. Do you think in that situation before you realized that, like, do you think you was trusting yourself a little bit too much to agree with what
And
your partner was saying?
and yeah, in a way, but that in a yeah. I guess you could say that, but still, again, it still took the experience. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can be right and tell your friend, "Look, you're wrong. You need to not be with this person." Or, ain't nobody ever going to listen to that.
Right. Yeah,
It's
I
all
believe
they
that too.
always they're always going to have to go through it to see what you're talking about. They'll see whether it's 10 years down the line. They'll be like, you. Eventually, you will wake up. And if the person that was trying to tell you, if they're right, you will always remember what they were saying.
I, I hear that. Hell yeah. I can agree. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Keyshawn said, right, 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 right. I can agree with that. All in all, chat, I would say this, that, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, wine got me trying to unwind, you feel me? But I would say this, chat, as far as like trusting yourself, I do believe you should trust yourself. You should trust your judgment. But I also believe that you should not trust yourself. You shouldn't overly trust yourself because, excuse me, that could be like going through your girl's phone. That could be even handling somebody. Like if you know how you're going to react in certain situations, let's say even doing a pop-up on somebody, um, you may be confronting somebody at your job about something, and you know how you're going to react sometimes, and you like, oh, I got this, I know this, I'm cool, I'm gonna be cool. And you know if somebody says something wrong, you're gonna flip out. I think you shouldn't trust yourself overly. Like if you would do, and let's say you think about going through her phone, but you telling yourself, man, if I find certain shit though, I'm gonna go ape shit. And you know this. I think in those moments, I'm not saying don't go through the phone, but I'm saying maybe you should associate with, I mean, like talk to a homie or somebody about it, about what's your options instead of just doing what you want to do, because you don't want to be in a position where, let's say, you say, I know what I know I'm doing. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I ain't gonna trip. I'm gonna just leave her and fuck her, blah, blah, blah. You go through the phone, you seen it's worse than you thought. And now you in there putting hands on shorty. Cause men are emotional. And an emotional
emotional.
man
Don't forget
that's
that.
unstable, an unstable emotional man, it can lead to some dangerous shit now. Keyshawn said, I'm going through that motherfucking phone. he said somebody gonna get woe out. All right, Keyshawn, your ass gonna be on that commitment.
You gonna find what you're looking for.
You
Nah,
heard me.
real.
You heard me. And
Stay
even
out
when it's... Go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say, stay out that phone, my boy. You better stay out that phone.
Hey, man. Trying to tell you, that motherfucking phone, boy, be dangerous. And as far as Free was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, I would tell my homies certain shit, but I never would tell my homies like to break up with their girls.
But I ain't gonna lie though.
Go ahead.
I feel like you gotta at least look through the phone at least one time.
You definitely gotta look through the phone if you feeling something. Look through that motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. Look through that bitch.
Like you gotta look through the phone at least one time, like for sure.
What if everything is great and this woman is making you so happy and you just get that one feeling, but everything is just so great, and you go through the phone and you just fucked it all up?
So hold on. Did I fuck it up or did I find something?
Or did you what?
Did I fuck it up or did I find something?
You found something, but it was probably going on for 3 to 7 years already, but you were still happy.
Oh, hell no!
Oh God, hell no!
Oh, hell no!
Hell no! Everything happened for a reason. Bro.
I'm just playing. This some shit a man would say. That made you happy. I was paying all the bills.
Fuck that! Oh man, that's an losing jutsu. That mean I was living a motherfucking lie the whole time. Like what? I mean, you know what though? For what Free said, I would say unless you. Some people like living a lie though. I'm not gonna lie. Some people like living that lie.
True. Definitely true. I know some folk. Hey, let them. Don't fuck up don't yuck their yum.
That's crazy word.
Keyshawn said females' phones is dangerous shit. Like, that's for real. And then Keyshawn said, nah, she deleting shit. Fuck that. He said, so you saying, and then he says, I think he said this to you. He said, so you saying somebody can cheat and still make a motherfucker happy on the inside? I mean, on the side?
Wait, what?
Somebody say that again?
Keyshawn said, so you saying somebody can cheat and still make a motherfucker happy on the side?
I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, because I've been in a situation where I was a side piece before. I was a side piece for a couple years, and I was happy at one point until I found out some shit.
You was happy being a side piece?
Until I wanted the motherfucker to myself.
So wait, so you was happy being the side piece, or you was happy until you found out you was a side piece?
I never really was happy being a side piece. It was just shit. Hell, by the time I found out, I was already in love. Shit.
Hold on, yeah, that you know what Jay said because you didn't really answer that. He said, were you happy being the side piece, or did you already know you were the side piece, or you found out years later that you were the side piece?
No, I knew way sooner than a year that I was a side piece, and at one point I was okay with it. I was okay. It was to the point where I was like, hell, let's all be together. I loved him so much. I'm like, hell, let's all move in together. Shit, I like women too.
So wait. Hold on. Let's backtrack. So you when you first got into the relationship, was you a side piece, or did you come into the relationship knowing you was gonna be the side piece?
No, when I first started talking to the guy, I knew he had other women that he was possibly talking to. I didn't know he was in a relationship though.
Okay, so
I
you wasn't
found
a
out he
side
was
piece
in
in
a
the beginning.
relationship. I found out he was in a relationship maybe a couple months down the line.
This nigga
But I
Taylor,
did
bro.
know he was talking to numerous other people. There was a possibility because of the type of guy he was.
Okay, so I feel like, oh well, that's I don't know. I feel like that's a little different though. Like
Yeah,
you
because
knew he,
she wasn't a side piece in the beginning because y'all wasn't together. Like he wasn't with nobody. But once he was really with somebody and she found out, that means he was with somebody from the beginning. Then it's like, okay, you found out you was a side piece.
nah, she was a side piece from the beginning. She just didn't know she was a side piece for real.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But it's still different though, because it's not like she went into like got into the relationship thinking that she was just the main course, but the whole time she was really just the side dish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So like, I feel like the disappointment wouldn't be as much versus if you get into a relationship thinking that you're the only one, and then you figure out that you're not the only one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's different, but still, like, yeah. But then I
Yeah.
also feel like if you get into a relationship or like you mess with somebody, you know they're messing with somebody else, and like you can't be mad later on down the line when you not like the main person because you already got into a relationship expecting that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
True.
What you mean?
So like, okay, so for example, she said that when she started messing with dude, like she knew that she wasn't the only one because like he was potentially talking to other people. So she wasn't exactly sure if he was talking to other people, but that it was still like kind of circulating in her head. So like you can't get upset later on down the line when you figure out that like you're 100% sure that you're not the only one that he's messing with because you already had that in your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 I'm okay. I'm agreeing with that. Yeah. Yeah.
It
Because
was oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I
Let me read what
remember
Keyshawn said real quick. He said, "Damn, not years." He said, "Hey, you definitely already knew some shit." And then this nigga said, "Them side dishes be slapping." This nigga stupid as fuck. Go ahead, yo. This nigga
No,
dumb.
I remember at one point where I used to feel like shit, I'd rather be the side piece anyway. Shit, I ain't getting cheated on. He telling me the truth and the main girl crying and shit. And I used to be okay with that. But then when I end up winning him, not really winning, but at that time I thought I won. Um, then I was getting cheated on by the one who used to be the main. That shit don't
Okay.
feel good at all. So I understood where she was coming from, and it just you get them how you lose them. You lose them how you get them. I mean,
There you
Okay.
go. Yeah, you
So
lose them
let
how
me
you
so
get
let me
them.
ask you something, man. Would you have would you have like been in a relationship with him if he was to drop the main for you, even though like you was already messing with him while he was like with his main?
She said that's what she did.
yeah, that's what
Oh,
happened.
oh,
I used to think like I'm different. He gonna do me different. He gonna do me better than her. Cause
oh yeah, that's
I
crazy.
just
Yeah,
but
that's crazy.
we all go through that dumbass
But
thought
see,
process.
that's crazy that you say that because I got a homeboy who literally like he was like dogging his girl all the way through college and messing with this one girl. And I told him I didn't agree with it, but I was like, that's your business. Like I ain't finna like, what I'm saying? That's your business. Um, Dogging this girl all the way through college, and the girl that he was dogging his girl with, he now in a relationship with her. But she knew he had a girl the whole time. And I told him, I just was straight up honest with him. I told both of them that they both stupid. I said, you stupid for getting with him, and you stupid for getting with her. Because if she helping you cheat, what make you think that she not gonna do the same thing to you later on? Or what make you think
Absolutely.
he not gonna do the same thing to you later on? So I just told him I was like, that shit don't make no sense to me. But that's y'all relationship. I ain't finna like be
Yep.
Dr. Phil.
That's a fact. Keyshawn said He said free owner song. She naming the pros to this shit. And he said, yeah, you get them how you lose them. Who? And then he said, who is we, Jay?
He said what?
He said, who is we?
What you mean we?
I think you said something about what? Well, yeah, what you mean, Keyshawn? Because I forgot what he said, but I know you said it right when he was talking. That's how I know you was talking to him. Hey, no, that's 100% fact. That's 100% fact because I think every dude has been a side piece before. Well, not every
This is
dude.
Ingrid.
Oh, no, my bad. Keyshawn said he was talking to you, Free. He said you said that we all been through that. Okay, yeah.
I mean, unless you a woman, I'm talking about us as women. Unless you want to include yourself.
No, dudes have too. Dudes have been messing
Keyshawn
with.
acting like he had.
Dudes have what?
Dudes have been messing with girls that got boyfriends, and some of them have eventually liked the girl for real.
Wait, what?
I said some dudes have been messing with girls that have boyfriends, like being a side nigga. Niggas have been a side nigga before. Excuse me. And some of us have ended up liking the girl that you messing with on the side. Like you're the side nigga for. Some of us have really ended up liking the girl.
For sure, you ain't never seen Mario or Jerry Springer or Cheetahs? Shit happen all the time.
This nigga's stupid. Mario, that shit was fake.
Jerry Springer was fake. I'm definitely working on a video of a Jerry Springer clip.
Okay, let's go. Keyshawn said, "No, I'm not in that." Keyshawn, so you ain't never been a side. You ain't never
growing up to do. You still got milk behind the ears, young man.
Keyshawn, so you ain't never been being a side nigga before? Because I think most dudes have been side niggas before, and you ain't end up really liking one. It don't have to be just one person, but you ain't never grow an attachment to a girl that you knew you was her side nigga. See, because look, let's be real. Niggas be trying to act like they not side niggas. Some are, I'm just hitting this nigga girl on the low. You're a side nigga.
Right.
You're a side nigga. You're a side
a man
bitch.
equals something else.
And what's crazy is a lot of times niggas be side niggas and don't even know they be the side nigga. That's what's crazy.
Facts. Talk about it
Because
though.
women be like, niggas think, like, that's the crazy thing, like, about growing up. Like, men be thinking that we sneaky, but women really be 10 times sneakier, like, real talk.
Facts.
So, like, they be knowing how to cover all their tracks, so you really got to be on that, like, to know if they really doing you bad or not. So, you might say that you ain't ever been a side nigga, but the whole time you was a side nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was the side nigga, really.
He said, Keyshawn said, milk? Nah, this grown man business over here. And nah, if she got a nigga, I never put myself in them situations. It's toxic. Okay, all right.
Okay,
so you ain't never been a side nigga. So hold on. Keyshawn, answer the question straight up. Have you ever been a side nigga? That's the first question. And then I think he been one knowingly. I think he's been one knowingly. But I'm with you too, Jay. There's a lot of niggas that been messing with girls on the low, and they think that the girl's single and she got a whole nigga.
Like, I ain't never been no side nigga knowingly. I ain't never messed with no woman who had a nigga and like actively pursued that because, you know, I just got respect. I ain't trying to like be no home wrecker or nothing like that because what goes around also come around. But at the same time, I have been a side nigga without knowing I was a side nigga. So I can say that I've been a side nigga before, but not willingly.
Oh, okay. You know, it's funny. Soon as you said that, that's what Keyshawn said. He said, I guess he said he's been one, but he wasn't one knowingly. Okay. All right. Then I'll rest my second question. I ain't gonna say it. But I got another question. When did you find out you was a side nigga? See, both of y'all. Y'all can both answer.
When did I find out?
Yeah, because eventually you find out.
Oh yeah, I mean shit. it just came around like it was small town type shit. Like ended up running into a dude who knew a dude who was with that. I didn't find out from her. I found out from like a homeboy.
Damn.
Yeah, but like not my homeboy. Like it wasn't my homeboy that I was messing. Like I wasn't messing around with his girl. I was messing around with my homeboy's girl. And like once I found out and shit like that, I just had to clear the air. Like I mean, I guess I wouldn't even say that's like really snitching, but I definitely told him. Like I was like,
You told?
Yeah, I told him.
Oh no! Let's get some laughs going on.
I told him, but I mean, I feel like at the same time though, like I didn't like at first I wasn't thinking about saying nothing about it, but I wanted to put myself in those shoes. Like if I like, for an example, like my girlfriend.
You snitched.
I guess I snitched, but for example,
you did.
Okay, put yourself. All right, put yourself.
YSLJ.
Listen though. All right, put yourself in them shoes. Like, let's say your girl was out messing with somebody, messing with a whole nother dude, and your homeboy knew the homeboy that your girl was messing with. Wouldn't you want to be told, or would you just want to be sitting there like looking like a fool the whole time?
Say that one more time.
I said, let's say that your girl was out messing with somebody, or one of your past girls out messing with somebody, and you knew, like, your homeboy knew the person that was, messing with your girl or whatnot. Wouldn't you want to be told, or you wouldn't want to be told?
Hell yeah, you better tell me. Hell yeah.
Okay, so I'm a snitch for doing the right thing?
Right, Taylor. Where that energy at?
These niggas snitching, Carl.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I, like I said, if I know that old girl got a dude, like, and I potentially know the dude, I'm not gonna keep messing with the girl, and I'm also not gonna not tell bro. Because what if I come around him and then, like, I didn't mess with his girl, he don't know that. But, like, he out here basically dogging him, so I'm just gonna let him know, like, hey. I
mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be real. It happened in college with me. Keisha, I'm gonna read what he said. He said, never, because women are slick. And he said, he snitched. And he said, the other nigga probably knew too. And he said, Keisha said, I'm gonna use her ass. Hey, stop talking Chicago language in here, nigga. But I remember, I ain't gonna look, hey, anybody that's in college, if you know, you know. If you don't, keep it on low. But, and I ain't gonna mention Buddy's name because he know. But I was end up rocking with this girl, doing my Dougie, you feel me? And I was single, so I was moving and grooving. And I remember me coming back from the store with this girl, and then I seen them like right outside of my dorm. I seen Buddy, the girl I was messing with, like I guess they was together, but she told me they had broke up. And I'm with a different girl. So we walking, and he said, hey bro, let me holler at you for a second. So the girl he talked to, which is his girlfriend, she looking at me like, what the nigga, you know what's about to happen. Like with these eyes, chat, she was like this. So, me, I was like, all right. Hey, I said, hey, baby, you just go upstairs. Take this upstairs. She said, you good? I said, yeah, I'm good. Just go upstairs real quick. I knew what was about to happen. I already knew what was about to, shit was about to shake. Keyshawn said he was a whore. Whatever. But, he said, yo, let me holler at you for a second. I said, what's up, bro? He say, hey, bro, was you and her busting it down? I look at him and I look at her, and she gave me with the eyes again. I say, I have a split second to think about it. And I'm like, should I tell this nigga the truth? Or should I cap? I decided to tell the truth. I was like, yeah, why? He said, yeah. He did one of them things, like, you know what I'm saying, rub his face. And so when he started rubbing his face, I'm thinking like, oh, he gonna try to get on that. So I say, she said y'all was broken up. Y'all together? He like, nah. He say, nah. But you know how that be, bro. You know how that be. Mothers break up, but man, I say, hey, if y'all ain't broken up for more than a month, it might not be a real breakup. And he looked at me like, damn, that's how it is. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt like Jay, because I'm like, you out here with this nigga right now, so obviously you still rocking with this nigga. You saying y'all broken up, but obviously you still rocking with this nigga. Keyshawn said, I would have capped. And he said, I would have never told him the truth. I only told him the truth, bro, because I do feel like Jay. I felt like, bro, in this moment, why would I lie? Like, a nigga ain't coming to ask you face to face with no another girl, bro. With the girl you been getting down on, if he don't already know, bro. So that means he done seen some shit. Cause come on, man, why he just randomly asking me this?
Lie because she might get her ass beat by him if you didn't lie. But I need ladies out there to listen to these men. They are loyal to each other, so they will not lie for you. So ladies, stop lying to these men's girlfriends for them. Tell on them.
Sometimes niggas get caught cheating because the girl. Cause she wanna go tell the girlfriend, hey, that's why your niggas doing this.
Yeah, bitches be messy as fuck.
We do. Like lie so he don't beat her ass. I can agree with that,
but look, you shouldn't be out here doing that then.
The reason why, but the reason why I wouldn't lie though is because I feel like if like, let's say you messing with a nigga girlfriend and you didn't know or maybe you didn't know or whatnot. Well, okay, well if you didn't know, that's a different story because then you're trying to protect it. But if you didn't know and then you lied, I feel like in my eyes, if the nigga asks you if you messing with his girl and then you lie, I feel like you scared of that nigga because you scared of the outcome by telling him no, you ain't messing with his girl. I'm gonna be straight up honest and be like, yeah, I did mess with your girl. 2 reasons. One, to let you know that ain't your girl. Basically, she our girl.
On me. That's how I looked at it. Like, bro, she ain't nobody that you should be rocking with on that level.
A lot of people lie. Like the whole reason why people lie, like on a confrontational basis, is because they scared of the outcome. You lie because you don't want, like, you know, you scared to face what's gonna come if you do tell the truth. And I'm not scared to face what's gonna come. If you asking me if I mess with your girl, I'm gonna be straight up real with you. I mean, it's better to be honest than lie anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, your girl not your girl. Don't be mad at me for it. And that's another thing.
She chose me.
Niggas want to get mad at niggas for messing with their girl or for their girl being at fault. But it's like, don't get mad at the niggas, get mad at the girl. Because the girl,
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The girl,
hell yeah.
The dude may or may have not known, but at the end of the day, it's still, I feel like it's still the girl's, like it's still the woman's decision. Unless she was raped, that's a different story. But it's still a woman.
You can't say that word, but yeah.
Oh yeah, unless she was our word, but that's a different story. But it's still the woman's decision to be loyal and say no, like, you know, I gotta do. So you still shouldn't be mad at the dude. You should be mad at the woman.
Just a counter to what you said. Some people don't think some people not scared, bro. Some people like they keeping a player. Some people feel like they keeping a player like they ain't gonna be kissing and telling. Let me read the chat real quick. Keyshawn said, yup, I would have wore your ass out and her ass out. He said, you get a prize for lying for me. And then he said, Free said, so lie, ladies. He said, Jay got a point. We snitching on her ass. And even if you tell him the truth and he a doormat, he's still gonna stay around. That's your favorite thing, a doormat. I mean, look, real quick, just not to get off topic, but I don't think cheating is the end all be all. Now, if you cheat on me, I'm done. But the Hey, on me. Hey, the reason I say it's not an end all be all because I see a lot of people taking people back. So I just want to be honest and be like, okay, you cheat. Some people be like, oh, if you cheat on me, I'm done. And they got cheated on before. Now, I ain't gonna lie and say I've never tried to stay around after in a way of being cheated on, even though technically I wasn't with her, but bitch, you was living with me. So yes, I kind of cheat.
You cheat on me, that's end all be all. Like you ain't coming back from that. I'm sorry.
No, facts. And look, I tried it. That shit did not work out. Like that shit did not work out. I was like, I just was sitting there one day and I'm like, nigga, do you know who you is? Like, nigga, hell no. Can never. Never.
Now, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie though. Like, if you cheat on me, that's end all be all. But can I don't know what I would say. I don't know if I would feel the same way if I was in like a 30, 40-year relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may not be end all be all.
I get the pass then.
Huh?
I get the pass.
How you get a pass?
You tit for tat ass nigga.
Man, hey, if you cheat on me and we've been in a long ass relationship, I get a pass.
Oh, you saying you get a pass? Oh,
I get a pass.
Oh God, look, oh God, you cheat on me in a 20, 30-year relationship and I don't leave you, best believe I'm going to get my get pass.
I'm getting a pass, and you better not say a fucking word. I'm getting a pass. I'm getting a pass. We both don't, and most likely if you're in that long ass relationship, y'all have a lot to be giving up. Yes, I'm getting a pass. If you don't give me a pass, then this shit is over. I'm getting a pass.
You for the birds.
Let me see. Keyshawn said, you cheat, I'ma use your ass and tell you I'ma use your ass. And then he said, Tavo, you right, because you're a whore. He said, 30, 40 is too long, motherfuckers most definitely finna go fuck something. He said, especially if you cheat. Hey, like I was saying though, about what Jay said earlier, I am going to, I told that dude the truth only because it wasn't because I was scared of the nigga, because I definitely wasn't. I'm down for whatever you down for. But I just told him the truth because I'm like, man, at the end of the day, bro, I'm out here having my way. I don't need to lie about shit. Hey, baby, you should have been doing a better job at protecting that shit. Because I ain't got, it ain't my fault that you was out here, you know what I'm saying, throwing that cat around. It wasn't my fault. Now your nigga asked me a question. Obviously he knows, because to me, ain't no nigga gonna come and ask you no question. What you say?
Snitch.
Did I really? Hold on. But did I snitch?
Yeah.
She said she was single. Because remember I said that's the second thing I asked him. I said, yeah, I did. But she said y'all was single. Is that true? And he said, yeah.
You still, well then she didn't cheat though.
That's my point.
It don't matter. Like I know what you said earlier. Like they weren't broken up.
You tell you to shut the hell up.
You talking about
what you were saying?
They can't, we can. What he mean by that?
What do you say that?
They can't cheat, we can.
Oh, I can't even see it. Hold on, let me see.
That's crazy. You so good boy type.
Jay, you stupid, bro. No, I think he was saying when he said they can't, I think he was talking about when I say can we hear y'all? Cause look right under there. Marcus said can't hear them. You funny. Hey, I gotta make a reel out of that. Those are boy tell.
That's exactly what I thought he meant when I seen it.
Keyshawn said, "Laugh my ass off. We can't be funny as hell." No, hey, I'm dead serious. Like, man, look, I've been a side nigga knowingly, but I remember Shorty thought that meant I was about to man her up. I said, hell no. I said, Shorty, you think I'm gonna man you up and you cheating on your nigga? Like, she said, but I don't want to be with him. Well, why you with him? It's special circumstances. Well, look, when them circumstances become ordinary, let me know. But until then, fuck no. No. Fuck no. Can't. Bro, like Free said, and I always say this, you lose them the same way you got them. If you cheating on your man with me, you would cheat on me with your man. And just like Free said, she thought it was cool because, oh, I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you about the niggas I'm messing with, and we just got that bond. I'm like, cool. But I could never. I can't even get details on what happened because it was just exposed a lot. But no, never. Remember that? Oh, hey, remember that? That should be the title of this one. That should be the title. The title should be, you lose them the same way you get them.
Boo.
Keyshawn said, I've been in that situation before. Shorty was cool with being inside. I had to cut her off. Hey. He said, because once a woman don't get their way, they gonna snitch. I feel, hey, I say that to niggas that, hey, my homies that been cheating, I ain't gonna say y'all names, but y'all know, I used to tell them that, hey, bro, you better be careful cheating because soon you cheat, and now you give that girl all the power because you don't know what she gonna tell your girl.
Oh God! The minute you make her mad, the minute she tell you, boy, stop.
That nigga was just over here.
Oh God! Oh God! The minute it's like, and that's another thing why niggas be so stupid too. It's like one, you stupid for cheating anyway, but like two, like especially if it's in like the same city, like the same vicinity where your girl can easily find out, like you dumb because at the end of the day, like
she's waiting on the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just say you trying to break off with the girl you're cheating with and shit like that, and she ain't going for that. Then she's gonna break y'all two up, so then therefore you single, and now you ain't got neither one.
On me.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's crazy. That's crazy. And that's what I was trying to tell the bro, but he didn't want to listen either. So I just let him do his thing. And like that shit almost bit him in the ass too, because him and that girl got into an argument and shit. And there she go. On Snapchat and shit, he was over there one night and she took a picture of his ass while he was asleep. But then he woke up the next morning and went through her phone and found a picture of him like in the bed, like with her. So then he got on her ass. She was going like she was going through like his followers trying to find his girl and shit, like in the following. I was like, nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Bruh. I had girls send me pictures of me sleep. I'm looking at them like, all right, I know the type of girl you is, bro. Like, oh God, I know what type of girl you is. I know what type of girl you is. Hey, you one of them. You just waiting for me to get in a situation so you can be like, oh, nah. That's why I can't cheat.
After he just got into my guts, I put him to sleep.
On me. Hey, Keyshawn said not while he sleep. At least he found my pit.
Why he sleep?
Hey, that's how girls will get you. You be in there cuddled up, or you be in there by yourself. She'll pull that phone out. Bing.
Ain't no denying that. You can't. There ain't nothing you gonna be able to say that way you none of that.
Yeah, you definitely not lying. Hey, fellas,
don't
fall asleep at her crib. Don't fall asleep at her crib.
That be the problem. Dudes be so careless when they cheat, they will fall asleep. They will.
Hey, you see that video? Nigga came home with a hickey on his neck. His girl talking about why you got a hickey on your neck. That nigga said, this ain't even my neck.
Hey, Keyshawn said, man, who you telling? Hey, girls ain't slick either. The only thing is, because look, you want me to tell you why girls ain't slick? Because they think they slick, but it's just that niggas really don't tell like that. Because girls done sent you hella pictures, birthmarks right there, tattoos right there. You know exactly who it is. A nigga could easily do it, but niggas just don't do it because they want access to that Peter Putty. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie though, girls way more. unless it's just a dumbass girl, women are really honestly way more like sneakier and successful cheating than men are.
I don't think they are, bro. I think it's just because dudes won't tell. Girls are.
You know what?
Most times dudes are getting caught because the girls are telling.
Not
all the time.
But most cases, it really ain't even be. It really don't even be because the girls are telling. It's just because the man gets sloppy. Nigga get caught with a condom in his pocket.
Dudes do get sloppy.
So
He gets sloppy. Nigga get caught with a condom in his pocket when he fucking his girl raw, or nigga get caught at a crib or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about.
You telling me? Come on, let's not front. You telling me that your girl don't notice that certain girls now are starting to like your pictures now? Where she come from? She ain't never. I said, let's talk about it. Let's not front. So you saying sometimes your girl, like the girls don't be catching on because now the girl liking certain pictures now. She ain't never liked none of your shit before, but now she liking pictures now. Now she sends your girl a friend request.
First off, you can't even see who be liking, but you can turn that shit off to where you can't see who like your pictures on Instagram. Like your followers can't see who be liking your pictures on Instagram.
What about Facebook?
Second off, nigga, who? Oh, I'm young, nigga. We don't use Facebook.
Snapchat.
So, Snapchat, you can't see who you have on Snapchat unless your girl going through your phone.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the thing though. Like a lot of niggas either have a burner Snapchat or nigga just want have the girl added on Snapchat.
Okay, touche. The burner. Hold on, real quick. Keyshawn said, I fell asleep while she was giving a massage. She went through my phone, woke me up crying. She said, I said, what she got my phone in her hand? I took it and went back to sleep.
Nigga's demon.
Hey, as long as you single, you straight. See, when I'm single, I ain't give a fuck. Like, you go through my phone, do whatever. Well, you don't go through my phone. Don't go through my phone. But I mean, I wouldn't hide this shit.
He's too comfortable with that. He said he woke up and she was crying. He took his phone back and went to sleep. That nigga would be mad. He got woken up to a fucking pint of boiling water.
I didn't do that shit.
Smack the shit out of his ass.
I did not do that shit.
She said, "You capping, boy."
He probably heard that from somewhere and thought it was funny and thought he might just tell us on here.
I ain't gonna lie.
I personally know. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if I ever get caught cheating, like if I ever were to be cheating and get caught doing that, and I wake up my girl on my phone. You said what?
I said, yeah, change some words up, young bull.
Yeah. No, you change some words up on guys, but and I also wake up with my girl crying and I just go back to sleep. Boy, you gotta be a dumbass nigga for that. You not gonna wake up, you ain't gonna wake up the way you want to, bro.
Let a nigga out of sleep.
What?
Boy, that shit gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
I did that shit before. I slapped the fuck out of that nigga after I went through his phone. He was dead asleep. I slapped the shit out of his ass.
Nigga woke up. What the fuck?
I personally know a girl that's been in a relationship for over like 18 to 20 years and been cheating on her man for 10.
Damn.
You might need to go snitch.
Nah, she ain't snitching. She's staying out of it.
That ain't my business.
Hey, she's staying out of it.
She got 2 situations established. That's on her.
God damn.
But no, speaking of slapping a nigga out of sleep, specifically too, that I want to get into, like, I'm not like, don't get me wrong, I'm not advocating for a nigga like hitting a woman or nothing like that. But I also feel like, depending on the circumstance, a woman shouldn't provoke the man. You shouldn't hit, like, an abusive relationship is never okay. So I don't feel like.
Give me an example.
I don't feel like, okay, for an example.
Let's just
say you get into like an argument with your dude or something like that, and he's so mad to where you want, like, to where you hit him. Like now, like I said, I'm not saying that just because you hit him, he needs to hit you back. But you already put him in a position to where now he's trying to justify being able to hit you. So I just feel like if you ever get into, like, if a woman or a man ever gets to that point to where he feels like he like you want to get physical, you just need to walk away from the situation until you calm down. That's what I've been telling my sister, for an example. Like she's the type of person to get mad at her boyfriend or like in her past relationships and want to hit the dude. But then I tell her like, you putting yourself in a bad position because now you didn't hit this nigga and now he's finna get mad. And now it's gonna go through his head, depending on what kind of dude it is. Like, damn, this girl just hit me, so now I'm finna slap the fuck out of her for hitting me. But it's like, you know what I'm saying?
And sometimes them arguments can get to that point. Motherfuckers, both people ain't giving up on the argument. Motherfuckers just, hey, now I'm saying shit to hurt you.
And
Hey,
then
and get to a point, motherfucker might pop your ass.
And then dude, like you put him in such a weird position because it's like now you made him so mad to where now he feel like he finna hit you because you made him mad, or he finna hit you to let you know that you not finna hit him and just get away with it. Because shit, you hit him once and he don't do nothing about it, then he's gonna think it's okay to keep hitting him. You know what I'm saying? So I be telling my sister, for example, like, nah, like, as mad as you may get, do not put your hands on that nigga, because then you're gonna put him in a bad position. Then we gotta get in. Then we gotta get involved. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and you can't tell a nigga how to react. You can tell a nigga what's the right and wrong thing to do, but then you start putting yourself in that position, like, sis, why would you do that? Like, I understand where this nigga coming from. That's all you start seeing. Like, I'm still on your side, but now I understand though. Like,
well, I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be dead ass honest. Like, if a woman was, depending on how hard a woman was to hit me, if she was just like smack the shit out of me, like really hit me hard enough, it would take everything in me to not retaliate. Like, I'm not saying that I would, because I don't justify hitting women at all, but it would definitely cross through my mind, like, damn, like, I'd be mad as fuck, and just reflex would just be wanting to pop the shit out of her. But I, like, 9 times out of 10, I probably wouldn't. But still, you put a dude in an awkward position by doing that. That's what I feel like. That's my take on it.
I was just talking to my shawty about boundaries. I was like, hey, sometimes you keep pushing somebody's boundaries. You can't tell them how to react once you keep pushing. I said, you cross somebody's boundaries, even though the right thing is not to do something, I'm like, sometimes you can't tell nobody how to react. I'm like, and once they react, then all hell break loose.
Yeah, I mean, dead ass. Once they react, it's over with.
Yeah, because now y'all at a point of no return. Now y'all both sitting there like, damn, this shit just went way farther than it needed to.
And I feel like, I mean, depending on how long y'all been together, but in my book, like, I feel like there ain't no going back once you hit your girl. Like, once you hit her, like, for real, like,
I think the same.
It just ain't no going back from that.
I think the same. I think if I get to the point where I put my hands on you, we should never be together no more.
Yeah, exactly.
We shouldn't be together no more.
Even if she does forgive you, she's still in the back of her head. Every time you get mad at her or whatever, or there's conflict, she is always gonna go back to, damn, like, this nigga might hit it.
And then I think she gonna always look at you different. Like, it don't matter how much good times happen after that. She gonna be like, this nigga put his hands on me for real.
Yeah, you no longer gonna be her safe space, like her safe person, because she gonna be like, damn, the same nigga that is supposed to love me, the same nigga that I love, just pop the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? Even if she did it first.
Right. Hey, on me, if my girl would hit me, I'll just be like, yeah, this shit over with.
Some women hit you just to see you gonna hit them back.
And that's stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb as hell. Cause like, cause now, what if he slapped 5 from your ass and he like, that shit with the reaction?
You know what I'm saying? That's like standing in the middle of the road. That's like standing in the middle of the road expecting not to get hit by a bus or to get hit by a car. If you hit a nigga hard enough, I guarantee you a nigga gonna hit you back.
Man,
I can agree.
Keyshawn said, you just gotta walk away. And why you poking the bear? Look, dead ass. I remember, I've been through a situation just like this. My ex, I ain't gonna say who, you know who you is. This
You ain't even have to
motherfucker.
say all that.
Hey, my ex, bro. She thought I was like on some cheating shit. I really was not. I was really talking to my homeboy, but she swore up and down that shit was a girl. She out here trying to fight with me. I'm just blocking her off. Like, man, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Man, she must have turned and hit my ass in my eye. Hey, I must have looked up with the most like the devil was in my motherfucking eye. I looked up at her ass. She like took 3 big ass steps back, like, oh shit. I said, bitch, no, you didn't. And I must have grabbed her ass up by her neck real quick and hemmed her ass up on the wall. She a fighter, don't get me wrong. But this was the first time I think she stopped. She was like, oh shit, this nigga, he one of them. I'm like, and I wanted to beat the dog shit out of her ass. But I'm like, I gotta go. Because if I finish this combo, this is gonna be a choke slam, people's elbow, stone cold stunner. Like, I was about to go crazy on her ass, and she got power. I was surprised.